Ladies and gentlemen, today we have recorded over a gameplay, a spectating game that I haven't actually watched through. And we're going to try and do a deep dive breakdown on this game, spectating in solos, to see what the players' decisions are, what I can even explain from my 700 or so wins of experience, and how I would even handle situations. Plus, we'll be able to pause real time, go back, slow-mo replay, and see how it goes from there. So this should be really good. If you guys are down, want to see more of this even too, let me know with a like, a heart, whatever you want to do on it. Some of the previous spectating gameplays did so good that's why I want to try this out and see if this would be even more enjoyable for you. I haven't seen this game yet. I just literally let it record and came back when it was done. All right, let's see what we got. So we're gonna do a spectating game here. We'll see how it goes. So we're gonna die on purpose here off the start. Let's see how this guy performs coming back from the gulag. And what is route? What's this? And let's see if he can get a win off of it. This guy's level 562. I will say, very high level. This could be a dub right here off this guy coming back from the gulag early. I would put it at a low probability personally, but he's actually out of the outside bunker going for his initial loadout here as well, which is there's not usually that much cash here, but he does have a couple contracts, the crowns, the quick ones, which aren't the best. This used to be a really good underground bunker for loot. I guess the only other way is to just back out of the game. Okay, a little bit tough on the control there. EM2 is a very good gun for range, especially with the 3X, this purple one. This is pretty good floor loot out here. I don't know where that guy was going, though. The one he just killed? Was this guy planning to go out to the bunker out there that he just looted to try and get his next come up? I'd still go grab that contract, get this done. This has got to be highest prio. Vehicle coming in on the right. Easy beam with the EM2. Easy beam. Come on, don't you die. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh no. How do you lose that one? All right, we're following with Lev Jess. Oh, it's such a disappointing ending, dude. He didn't even die at first. You gotta hit your shots on that or jump out of the way at least. Like, you got such a lead on that. He already had the armor crack. Oh, do it. Do it. Blow it. No, what are you? This guy's even worse than the last guy. Are you kidding me, bro? You've got him dead to rights. Dead to rights. You already have the C4 out. Maybe he didn't know. Hold on. Maybe he didn't know. This might be a good learning opportunity right here. I don't even know how it works. Sometimes, I mean, I don't use C4 that much, but there is one thing that I do know. In slow-mo replay here. He hops off. Misses an ass load of shots. That guy gets back into the vehicle, which is where he did his damage here. That C4 is now down. The TAC Rover as well as that ATV will both blow up in one shot from a single C4. All you need to do is double tap your reload button, whether that's square or whatever the button is for you, and it'll instant blow. What I think he might have tried to do here is pull the trigger again to try and blow it, but he had another one in pocket, therefore it threw a second one. So this might have been the mistake. Maybe he didn't even know that's a thing. Maybe he did and screwed up. Maybe he panicked. But you can see he was just about to pull out right here trying to blow it. But because he threw the second C4, so you got to just double hit your reload button. It'll instantly blow the charge that you have out. And he would have won that fight easily, even with his disgustingly bad aim. It's fine. Well, now we're following with the next guy. Top 80 into the game. We got Sniper Siva running a PP. Now he's getting shot. Turns around, very low sensitivity. From my observation here, this guy is on controller playing at a low sense, which is not a bad thing in general, but this is just what I'm noticing, especially because you see how it's a consistent turn speed when he does turn quickly. It's consistent speed going through. This guy's got 27K cash. Who the heck is this guy? Who is this guy? Checking his surrounding by popping that UAV before calling in the package is not such a bad move, especially before the first free loadout is in. A lot of people are going to either have an overkill class if they have gotten their loadout, or just are not going to have a loadout, so they are going to be showing up on UAV early. This is how a lot of people get high kill games, especially in solos. My record's 27, 25 kills, depending on the LTM. Standard mode is 25, and I did that mostly in the early game by UAV hunting. Terrible sniping, though. He's got a lot of money, but he just can't hit his shot there, unfortunately. Does get hit. He does pop the self-res here. He's not getting finished. He got the cover before he popped it. Does get his pop-off. He's going to be able to get the replay. All right, let's see redemption story here. Sniper Siva. You literally got sniper in your name, my guy. You got to hit this. I want to see a good heady right here. No, don't Ooh, it's risky to re-peek the same angle slow like that. You see how slowly he's creeping out on that angle? Rather... This is where you would see me like peek the left and then jump out wide right. So he's got a long distance to try and move his sniper to get on target. Now he is exposing himself as he's wrapping out on the side here. The enemy sniper can see him, but you don't see the glint on top. So he actually is relatively safe. Although he pings the guy on the map there. Yep, we got one pushing up closer. That could have been him, jumped off the top. And now he does have height on him if he just goes ahead and peeks this a little bit. There's the peek. Okay, good tag. Keep it together. Keep it together. He's missing wide, dude. He's a little too inconsistent with keeping the shot on. He's even trying to rely on the aim assist a little there by keeping it steady with his right and just strafing with the left. It then obviously just makes it so it's one thing. You're just using the left stick to actually just move your character rather than moving the aim of the right stick there. 190 out there. He could have hit that. You would have had to put it just basically right above his head. Going for the midair shot. No connections on it. Oh, this is really interesting to see. A sniper. A lot of my buddies, if I die and I spectate them or whatever, they're pretty ace shots with the sniper. Oh my gosh, dude. These are the people that I headshot, though. These are the people that are the best. My favorite people. These are my favorite people to snipe in the face. Because they're sitting there, hard scope, mounted up. Like, if you're playing like this, you're going to get headshot by somebody. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, cracks him with the head or the armor shot, but they've traded shots. Oh, he's peeling back, dude. He's not challenging. That's fine, though. That's fine. He managed to get away, and he's third-partied in there. Even if it's not a sniper coming in to get him, when you're sitting there that long just shooting, you just constantly give him my position away, give my position away. Every time you shoot, you're opening yourself up to third parties. I talk about this a lot, but those are often like, you're not worried about the person who you're even fighting against at that point. You're worried about a third party coming up in on you here. How are you spectating only bots? Well, at the beginning of the game, there's a lot more bots. This is what I've noticed, because we've started to do a little bit more of these spectating games, and this still holds true to something I've been saying for well over a year now in my findings of playing these games. There's usually only like 10 people that are, and a lot of you guys have probably heard me say this 10 million times, so forgive me, but there's usually like 10 people that are good in a lobby, and the rest of them are like, okay, good enough to, like, if they get you on a flank, they'll kill you. Like, this guy seems like he's pretty decent. And then, but what I'm noticing is from spectating these games is I'm following with a lot of the bots off the very beginning, and then it slowly comes to, like, the better players at the end, right? Like, there is a certain amount of skill to the game and skill gap to where at the end you'll run into more of it. Unless you kill all of them early on and you play super aggro, which is how you see some of these guys who are super crazy will land at the hot drop, kill all the best players right away, and then you just got all the bots to go clean up who are running around. Landing like this guy out at the edge of the map somewhere. He's running MP7, and it looks like this is the Stoner, correct? 3x on the Stoner. This thing's actually really... It's pretty damn nice to use, I will say. I swear I never am able to vault up that. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, we can't see his perks that he goes to. Oh, we can. There it is. He used Ghost. Perfect. Okay, he went to Ghost. I like that a lot. Solos, this is like one of my favorite ways to play it because, like, this is what I always look for. What's the most annoying thing that I hate the most? Ghost. Whenever I play against somebody who is ghosted, they kill me. It's just, it's so, especially if it's Ghost and Dead Silence, there's like, you can get free kills on people, even if they're the best player in the world. You just deady push them, and they're screwed, right? They have no idea. They don't have the intel to counter it. Shots coming on right. Oh, there you go. There's some of the luck coming out right there. At same point, like, let's see if this guy, let's see how well equipped this gentleman is that just killed him. Okay, this guy's sliding like a maniac. Level 77 prestiged out here. Good movement. It's looking like steady turns rather than quick flicks, so I'm guessing this is a controller player as well. Again, nothing good, bad. I'm just making an observation here, right? Although controllers are basically hacking, right? Obviously. Okay, he's got the MP5. Cold War MP5 is going to give him great mobility. He's got Deady in pocket, airstrike in pocket, self-res set. I don't know what this guy's perk is running, but he also has a heartbeat sensor online. High alert would have saved him there. Yeah, high alert would have helped for sure. Yeah, it's crossplay, so there could be people with controller in here as well. I don't know why the audio's cutting out a little bit here. Ooh, beauty, EM2. This is actually the irons on the EM2, which I do not see many people run either. Love that. Kept a good high ground, kept a good head glitch, hit his headshots on it. Love it. Oh, he switched over to the other EM2. That one actually has an optic on it. Wanted to see if that was his build and his strategy for it, but it looks like he's switching over to this guy's EM2. Right? Or maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it wasn't the iron one. Zone 3. Plenty of time here. Inside of zone, so he's got no pressure. 5 kills on board. This man's looking pretty solid for a dub. 13 people left in game right now. This is how a lot of these games go in solos for me. So I'm not surprised at all to see this. But he does appear to be wanting to go for a win here. You see what he's doing is actually he's holding the position to hold a cross out on anybody who's going to be coming across this field in the river. He wants to kill them off because they're going to be on a forced play. This is a really good decision, a really good way to get yourself some kills, is playing the edge of the zone on people being made into forced plays. He's being hunted now, though, so it looks like he's prioritizing that, getting inside the building here, closing his doors so he can hear any pushes. If somebody doesn't do the slow peek on the door, he'll at least hear him. But he's also only 1-bar threat, so it's pretty low. I would still be looking for a kill opportunity on somebody coming out of that. Because if you get the kill, even if they're the best player, you kill them crossing a giant-ass open field while you have cover, you got great odds on that one. Now we're coming into Zone 5. This is when the game gets serious. This is what I consider the end game once the second free care package comes down. But again, all this time biding, you're not playing for the end game, and that's what you got to start considering. His free loadout is in. He could very well, like, this is okay to do too, right? This is short-term thinking, I would argue, right? Like, you're looking at it from, this is going to keep me alive a little bit longer till Zone 6, till, the next maybe top 5. But you kind of want to think about positioning yourself for the top 3 situation, top 2, so that way you can win that 1v1 and secure the win. He's still rapping on this edge outside. Oh, he sees one on the right. I think he just saw one. Right up in the trees. Just right there. He sees him. Swaps over to the M2. Shots going out. Goes down. Does not spot him fast enough. Was that an FOV thing? Let me cut that back a little bit here. Right there. This is not an FOV thing. This is easily within his... So I'm looking at a wider field of view of this. But you see him jumping through the woods right here on that top spot. And that should have been spotted by him right there, I would argue. That guy slides down towards the cover there. At this point, maybe that's outside of his field of view, so he doesn't see this. If it cuts off, it also just might be so on the edge of his screen, this too. It's like, if you got a really big monitor, you just might not even see that. I don't know, man. It seems to me like he didn't see it. Even right here. Even still doesn't see it right here. Okay. Down to the top 4 situation here. Got himself a precision airstrike. He calls in, grabs another precision, and he's going to run into his airstrike, maybe? See, this is one of the things, too, that I'm a bit opposed to doing. All right, and I want to give a little bit of attention to this, because a lot of people ask me about this when they do see an extra airstrike on ground. Why don't I call it in? So when you call this airstrike, you are giving your position away. It pings on the map where you are. And if anybody is, like, just happens to be close, like, you're not... Most of the time, you're not going to get a kill there. Use the stealth to your advantage. Just keep on moving. Keep on... You're wasting time by even calling it in, going and picking it up. Like, I've died doing that before. This is why I'm so hesitant to even doing it. Not going to be a complete game changer, but I did want to touch on that right there. I don't know what the heck just... Did you just see that? What the hell was that? Is this a door? Look at this. Flying down on the screen. Because look, that's like the red door animation right there. The F? Oh, there's another one. All right, top 4 situation. Oh, here's footsteps behind him. Pulls cover. How? How do you lose that, man? Does he not have a headset? The reaction time was too slow. Hold on, I'm going to back this up here. Okay, you hear footsteps, but then you also hear him coughing. Clear as day in the left ear there. doesn't turn fast enough, starts eating shots already. He doesn't have any utility, doesn't have any stuns or anything to help him out here. This guy is in the zone. That guy's not going to get the gas mask animation, obviously, as well, because he's already got his gas mask cracked. You hear him coughing. This guy's 1 HP. He's done for, man. There's nothing you really do here outside of going for like maybe a swing out left, try and get some shots on before, but this guy is 1 health, and he's out of the game there. That's just the sound screwing him. I don't know if he's nervous. I don't know how you missed that, but audio would have saved him there. That guy wasn't dead silence, right? Okay, we got an SPR. We're following a Robbie Rockets. Or a SPR, dude. I'm too used to say it. K-Swiss. This actually could be a more tactical airstrike, right? He has got the zone now being force closed. These are opportunities to go for kills. It's 1 versus 1 at this point as well. That enemy knows that he's going to be in this area because he was the last one to shoot, right? Unless I'm mistaken. Actually, we should check the kills. Let me just check the kills here of when he got that last one. How many players went down to on it? I'm just going to back up. I'm just rewinding it a little here. So 1 went out, top 3. When does it go down to 2? Okay, so he hears shots. Okay, he hears shots off in the distance over there. This is good. I missed this on the first time. I'm glad I went back on this. So he hears shots off in the distance. He's technically... Maybe that guy knows he's in this area. If I'm him, I now start wrapping away from where I am. Although he does have high ground, so it may not be the best move. But even where he's looking over here would probably be a really good spot to go towards. Because I think it's more towards the left, more towards up here is where I'm getting an understanding of where that last fight just went down based off the audio that I just heard there. He calls the airstrike in a little bit short there. But this is your opportunity to push and get an advantage on the guy right now. And he is moving off of that. Doesn't get the kill, uses it to move up. Now he is in zone and on high ground. So I like this position a lot for him, although this is coming down to a serious sniper battle. Huge crack right there. Got that guy on the run. Now complete panic. That guy slides on cover on that right side. He's going to be able to get the replay, and does he push this right now? He doesn't have any Semtexes. He doesn't have anything to really combo that blind spot over the ridge. So I actually don't mind him not pushing this because it was a far shot. He didn't get the knockout. Going for a head glitch off that. This guy also that he's fighting... What? This guy he's fighting, first of all, does not have a sniper. You see, he's going for just regular assault rifle shots, so that makes me even more confident in this guy's play to maintain range as a sniper. But how is this not a game win right here? Watch this. You can literally only see the tip of this guy's head. Maybe it goes through the tree, so it thinks it's a wall bang. It is a little bit off to the right. Like, this is barely a headshot if it is one. Maybe it hits his shoulder, but it's close enough to that the projectile is going to be it's going to be fast enough. There's no drop from this range. To me, that should have been a headshot. I don't know. That looks like a headshot to me. Regardless, gets an armor break. This guy's now down 6 plates off the second break. He will be able to get a full... Oh, no, 3. He'll be able to get another 3 replate here, theoretically, if he's got a satchel. But you can see Robbie actually ate a shot there too. He ate a couple shots. So he's going for a replate here as well. Zone's pulling far left here. So yeah, I think my instinct is to just get ahead of the zone. But when you've got this giant ass field across, like if anything, maybe get in the pocket under here. Try and play a little bit ahead of him here. But then you could die on your crossover here. This is a really tough position to be in. This is a bad zone pull. Very bad zone pull for him. So you see, he's hesitating to even want to jump down. He does have a little deflate to use here. Pulls out the EM2. I like that play a lot. Low ground. There's his gas mask ruining him. He's not staying to challenge, though. He continues the run in here, which is fine, but you can't keep juggling the gas mask here. That's where I've died a lot doing that. Beautiful. Gets well ahead of the gas mask there. Goes in for the finish. As soon as he gets the knockout, immediately going for the finish, especially from that range. Love the final decision off of that push there. As well as just switching over to the EM2. You got a rifle. It's going to be super effective from the 20 to 80 meters range. Just rely on that. He was much more aware towards the end. And I think that is what you run into more at the end, especially versus the guys that we saw at the beginning of the game, man. Some of the guys at the beginning of the game, I don't know so much about. There you go, though. GG's. GG's, baby. That was good. That was good. I liked that. You gotta hit your shots on that, or jump out of the way at least. Like, you got such a lead on that. He already had the armor crack. Oh, do it. Do it. Blow it. No, what are you... This guy's even worse than the last guy. Are you kidding me, bro? You got him dead to rights.